When you think of a prison, you probably think of a dark, ominous place, one with high walls and a lot of barbed wire fencing designed to keep prisoners inside.
But a prison in Ulster County also has a horse farm, and it's designed to help inmates get out. Jerry Gretzinger brings us the upside.
What happens to horses after they've run their last race? Retirement plans for thoroughbreds, even former stars at Saratoga, can often be uncertain. But for the last 35 years, some have gone to prison. More specifically, the Wallkill Correctional Facility in Ulster County, where it just so happens they maintain an 80-acre horse farm. After their stressful early years, the horses come here and learn how to live a more peaceful life.
That's right, good horse. Sure, let me go.
A lesson not lost on the inmates who care for them.
So they go out there, they care for the horse, they start thinking about the horse, they start worrying about the horse, and now they're not thinking about themselves.
That's why he's biting everybody? Tell me the story.
Facility Superintendent Catherine Jacobsen says a lot of the inmates at Wallkill come from downstate, big cities, the Bronx, where their only experience with horses is a mounted patrol. So when they come here and find themselves on a farm, working with these 1,000-pound animals away from their usual routine, something happens.
The men change because now they're caring for something.
Come on, come this way.
Men like Kevin Goodman.
Come on, turn around. Whoever said change ain't good, they're lying. Change is good. All you gotta do is just hold them.
Kevin is serving time for drug offenses, and he's been incarcerated before. He's been working with the horses for over a year now. Says it's taught him patience and how to care about something other than himself.
Good boy. I took on the responsibility. You know, 49 horses, and they're my buddies, and I just gotta come out here and make sure they're all right. I got you, come on.
There's fear at first, he admits that. So does fellow inmate John Hernandez.
It's just big animals and just worried about them trampling over me.
But that doesn't last long. John's already told his girlfriend and daughters his new plan is to run his own horse farm someday.
It's a good feeling to care for something else and somebody else to appreciate you, bringing them food and stuff.
Those are things that they don't get on the street, that they're getting the opportunities here.
Kelsey Kober is the farm manager and vocational instructor, part of the Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation. Wallkill's farm is the reason she studied equine science in college, to make a difference here for the animals and inmates.
We encourage them to have respect here. We encourage them to have a better work ethic. A lot of them come here and they've never worked a day in their life.
I love being around these horses.
The inmate program is appropriately titled Second Chances, and many of the inmates who participated have not been back to jail after their release.
When I first started, I was scared to death to come out here. What you doing, baby?
55-year-old William Douglas was in the program almost 3 years before his release in 2015. He says the horses gave him purpose, made him feel important and needed.
I didn't care if it was below zero weather. I didn't care if it was raining. I was out here.
William has stayed out of trouble. He's been too busy for that. Talk about work ethic. He now puts in 70 hours a week at his factory job.
William, just one of the success stories to come out of Wallkill's Second Chances program over the last 35 years. It was a first of its kind program that's now expanded across country.
Today, there are 8 facilities connected with the Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation, giving second chances to all involved. 36-year-old Leo Bonilla is still new to it.
Yes, when I first came out, I went into the pen. I said, oh, I got this. Everything's all right. Then the horse started brushing on me. I said, oh, somebody come get the horse. Somebody.
Chances are good for Leo that when he's released, he'll only come back to visit the friends he's just started to make. Jerry Gretzinger, News Channel 13.
And for more information on the Wallkill Correctional Horse Farm, just go to our webpage, WNYT.com, and click on links and a testament to how well it's working. Jim, you were there a decade ago.
Yeah, and inmates back then said that you can't push a 1,200-pound animal around. They're the perfect feedback instrument.
Yeah,
they read you.
They surely do.
And it's obvious the program's lasted this long. It's making some inroads. It's doing some good. It's great to see.